Hi folks, this is Magpie265. Welcome back to Storage Hunter Simulator. Now, a lot has changed since the last episode because I had a little bit of a technical issue with the last one where it didn't record any of the audio at all. That has set me back a week in getting the issue fixed and getting everything re-recorded, but we are back and we have a lot to go over. I'm just getting this done first because I did have this ready to be collected after I'd had it unlocked, so we're going to see what we had in this chest. We have got a common fishing lure and a microphone. Now, if you didn't notice, we can now upgrade things to quality of good, and that is because we do have the next tier of fixing tool, and we also have the next tier of verification tool, which means there is only one tier of each of those left to unlock, and that will cost us, I think, if we just go and have a look, I think it's £25,000 or dollars. Yes, it is. So we are level 3. We only have level 4 left, which would allow us to verify legendary items and repair up to perfect quality. Now, I've been giving it a little bit of thought, and I don't think it's going to be worth unlocking the final tier of the verification tool. Now, that might sound a little daft because I know that the verification tool does allow us to, or just saves us from having to go and have the items verified, and we can just do it on the spot, but we don't get that many legendary items, and maybe that'll change as the game progresses and we'll get more, I don't know, but at the minute we've got 3. I think the last time you saw we probably only had 1, but we do now have 3, and that is after quite a lot of time spent playing the game, and they cost, I think, $150 to have them verified. Okay, it takes a little bit of time, but it's only $150 at a time, and they're not that common. So for us to get enough of them to make that money back, I just feel like that will take absolutely ages. So I just don't see the point. But the what's it called, the repair tool, that will be worth it, because if we're repairing every item that we get up to a perfect quality, then we are going to earn that money back relatively quickly. So we're definitely going to look at getting that upgraded when we can get to that kind of money, but $25,000 is a long way off. So in the meantime, what we are working on before I crash into these people and murder them is getting our reputation up in West Black Elk, and that is because if I go to the map, West Black Elk has the car showroom, which is where we can get the van. And now, in order to get to the van, you see these bits at the top. I didn't notice these at first. It took me a little while to discover these. These are the tiers that you get from your reputation. So you see at level 50 we can get tier 3 auctions, at level 20 we can buy the pawn shop, at level 25 we get tier 4, and then at level 30 we can get a new house and car. Now the house in this is the mansion, which is incredibly expensive. In fact, it is $25,000 and is $1,000 a week in rent. I'm not overly worried about that yet. The pawn shop is achievable. That is there. That is the next tier of pawn shop. This one over here is much bigger in East Black Elk. So I think that is an idea to get soon, because that saves us having to go over the bridge back into Blueberry and drop everything off at our pawn shop. So we also have now a house over here. I've bought this house. I did buy it in the last episode, which you would have seen if the audio had saved. Unfortunately, you haven't seen that, but that cost me $10,000. It costs us $500 a week, but it saves us heading back over to Blueberry every time. We're just not going to head back over there for the time being. We're not going to go to our pawn shop. We're going to try and save up. I've missed that auction, haven't I, because I was chatting for too long. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Right, next one. We've got time for this one. Let's get back in the car. It should only be round here somewhere. Oh, that was stupid of me, wasn't it? The point is, we are trying to raise our reputation level here, and in order to do that, we not only have to win these auctions, but we have to sell things to this pawn shop. So there's no point us heading back to our own pawn shop when we're trying to get the items sold here for our reputation. So I don't think there's going to be a point where we head back over to Blueberry now. This is it. We have moved to Black Elk and we are building our reputation here.
Come on.
Yep.
So we'll try and get started with this first auction. We want to do as many of the auctions in West Black Elk as possible, but I don't think there's going to be a lot, and they're not very high level at the minute. So we might have to do some of the ones in the junkyard because it's not that far away, and then just bring the items back to West Black Elk to sell. I do also want to go and give the blind auctions another try, because when I edited the last episode that went out, there was a couple things I noticed. Well, there was something I noticed that I didn't notice when I was playing. So I want to see if we can use that to maybe make a little bit more money, or not so much make more money, but just not take on the auctions that lose us money. Because that one where we had 3 auctions, 2 of them were just, I think we either broke even or we actually lost a little bit of money, and then one of them did us really well. And I think I figured out the trick. It's not like a mystery trick, I will show you it. It's not that big of a deal, it's not that hard to spot. I just didn't see it the first time round. So if that is the case, that will hopefully help us make a bit more money on the blind auctions, but they are expensive, so we're going to try and build up a little bit of money in the episode, and then we will finish off by hitting the blind auctions once more. That unfortunately is locked. I think I've said it before, I definitely said it in the last episode. It's hard to remember what I've talked about and what I haven't, but I definitely think if this game could benefit from one thing, it would be the option to unlock lockpicks. Maybe they cost, $25,000 like the final tier of tools do, or maybe there's a 5th tier of upgrade tool that lets you unlock or something like that. But I do feel that is the only thing that you cannot do for yourself at any point in the game, and I think that's a shame, because it would be, it's not the biggest problem in the world as such, but it just saves you having to run over to the locksmith every time. The other thing that would help with the unlock ability is I like to put all these smaller items in the chests, and when the chests are locked, I can't do that. So if I had the ability to unlock the chest at the auction site, that would then mean that I could put the smaller items in the chest and would make loading up the vehicle a lot easier. But it is where it is for now anyway. There's nothing we can do about it. I don't know if that's going to come in future upgrades or updates even, or what, I don't know. But like I say, it is what it is. There's not a lot we can do about it. So let's head on over to the pawn shop and get these items sold, and we will take this over to the locksmith. Actually, before we do, is there any more auctions at what's in the box? There isn't. So all we've got is the junkyard, and we've missed those. So that's probably it for the day. I'll get these dropped off and sold and unlocked, and then I'll whiz by the new house and give you a quick tour before we finish off the day. I'm at the wrong place again. Annoyingly, I do that quite frequently. I come to the electrical shop instead of the pawn shop. And we are up to reputation level 15, which should, if we go to the map, have unlocked us tier 3 auction. So at least we can make a little bit more money from the auctions. It hasn't given us any extras, has it? No, they must start from tomorrow. Oh, if you haven't seen as well, they have decorated the map for Halloween. It is fantastic. There are pumpkins everywhere, there's giant spiders. The church in Blueberry has tentacles coming out of it. There's like kraken tentacles coming out of the river or whatever it is that you cross over in the bridge. Yeah, they've done a really good job of decorating it up for Halloween. It looks good. It is actually, it's past Halloween as I'm recording as well. Obviously it'll be past Halloween when this episode goes out, but it is also past Halloween as I record. Today is I think the 3rd of November. But it's still good. It's cool playing it with the decorations up. Halloween decorations aren't really something we do. See, there's a spider and there's a ghost on the roof there, and it looks good. They're not really something we do in our house. I mean, Halloween isn't as big in the UK as it is in America anyway. I mean, it's still done. Kids go trick-or-treating and people decorate and there's Halloween parties and whatnot, but it's just not to the same scale that America seems to like Halloween. It is a huge holiday there, or from what I gather it is anyway. It's just not quite the same here. But we decorate for Christmas in our house, but we don't do Halloween. So we've got a microscope. That is one of our legendary items. We have obviously the painting you've already seen, and I believe you've probably seen the tiara crown thing, which I can't actually remember where I put it. That's in our bedroom, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we have got the 3 of those, and this is our house. It's a really nice house. There's not a lot you can do with it, to be honest, but it's got a huge garden. Massive garden. I'd love a garden like that. Hell, I'd love a house like that. I mean, it's a bungalow. There's only 1 floor. But it's nice. It's got a big open kitchen diner. Do you know what? It's alright. 500 quid a week is a bit steep. Like, that's £2,000 a month. Give or take. That it seems a bit dear, but I don't know what house prices are like in America. Maybe that's fair. I wouldn't be paying it over here, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so it's the start of a new day and our locksmith is finished. Let's see what our auctions are at. We want to try and stick to these what's in the box auctions. That's the plan. We have got a level 2 available to us today, and we've got a level 1. So we'll sign up to the level 1. We'll head round and pick up our chest that is unlocked, and we'll drop that off at the pawn shop on the way, and then we'll head on over to the auction. So let's see what we had in our chest. Hopefully something to justify the price. A rare microphone, that's fantastic. So that is bad quality, but we can up it to good. $297. Well worth getting that unlocked. Drop that in there, and we will head on round to the pawn shop now and get that sold, so at least it's out of the truck. We are also going to have to get fuel while we're at it. Oh, that's a street sign. Yeah, we're going to need fuel. That light is flashing at us now and beeping away, so we'll pick that up whilst we're down at the auction site as well, because that is only round the corner from it. Okay, didn't know you could do that, and that's now stuck, so that's fantastic. We will have to unstick that in a minute. Oh, really? Thankfully the game does come. Oh, what are the chances? And why have you put me all the way over here? Yeah, at least the game does come with the unstuck feature, so when you do things like that you can get yourself out of it nice and easily, even if it does drop you a little far away. Right, let's try that again. So my main concern really isn't so much the pawn shop, or even, well, definitely not the house. The pawn shop a little bit, that would be nice, because then we could start making a proper money in this area. But my first concern is getting that box truck. I just want to be able to load up all them auctions nice and easy, just throw stuff in the back. But to do that, we need to get some auctions won, so let's get on with it. Oh god, there's nothing in this. Well, at least it won't go for much. Forget what it's like bidding on these level 1 auctions.
Come on.
Let's just whack the price up a little bit.
Yep.
That might even do it for us. Yeah, that'll do. Nice and quick and easy. And then I think there's another one. It's a tier 2, isn't it? Yeah, that one. Oh no, that's the junkyard. Coming up at... Oh, it's not till 6 PM. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay. Well, let's see what we've got in this one. Instant sale that. So... Exercise bike, instant sale, instant sale. It is handy being able to upgrade things to good level now, because that does add... I mean, even that was $17. It's only gone up 1 level, but it jumped up $3. You can imagine what that's like on better quality items. And another locked chest, of course. Right, let's get that thrown in the back. I do actually think this is my favourite part of the game. The loading up the truck. It just... I don't know. It's something about it just resonates with me. I quite enjoy fitting it all in. This one isn't a challenge. Like there's not a lot here. This will all just shove in the back, no problem. I won't have to give it any thought. But I find it very satisfying to load up the truck with stuff that there's no reasonable way I should ever be able to fit in the back of it. Now the quicker we get these higher tier auction levels unlocked, the better as well, because I think the more you spend on an auction, the more reputation you get, and the more money you make from the sales, the more reputation you get as well. I think it's better to sell a rare item than it is to sell a normal one, and it's better to sell, you know, an $800 item than it is to sell a $100 item. I think that's how it works anyway. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the impression I get. I can't remember if it was the last episode where the audio went or the one before where I ran out of fuel. If it was the last one and you haven't seen that, just so you know what happens, it doesn't stop dead. It just drops down to like 5 mile an hour or 10 mile an hour and won't go any faster, and that's it. You can still drive and you can get yourself to the petrol station just incredibly slowly. Okay, so that got us up nearly a full level, which is not bad at all. I think it's level 20 we're looking for, isn't it? So we might be able to get that. I mean, if we can get that truck unlocked today, I'd be thrilled. I really would. Get this dropped off here, and then we've got a little bit of time to kill before the next auction. So I think what we'll probably do is head over to the junkyard and see if we can get one over there. We do have higher level auctions unlocked at the junkyard. See, there's a tier 4 available, but that's back over on the other side. Junkyard's got a tier 3. We'll go do that. Now, I do have a couple little concerns over the longevity, not just of this series, but of playing this game full stop, even for my own enjoyment, in that there's not an awful lot left to unlock. Once we unlock... Ooh, power slide, nice. Once we unlock the box van, and then the pawn shop, and I mean the houses are neither here nor there, to be honest, but I suppose you could work towards them. But once you've unlocked those, you know, where do you really go from here? So I don't think there's an awful lot left for us to do in this. If we can get the van unlocked today, that would be huge. But then we're only really looking at unlocking the pawn shop over this side, maybe looking at the final house, and then what else is there? I don't know where we go from here. And like I say, not just for this series, but you know, where do I go from here full stop? I mean, what if there's no progression to be had, it's just saving. You just end up a millionaire, I suppose. I mean, we could do that. Let's see if we can make $1 million. Might take a while though.
Come on.
Right, let's get this price whacked up a little quicker.
Okay.
Getting quite expensive, this one. I think that should just about do it. Yeah, there we go. Bit higher than I expected, but we'll make money off that, no problem. Alright, instant sale the broken pumpkin. Now, I have had a comment on one of my older videos in this series saying that I should park... Oh, we've got a rare Halloween decoration there. That I should park the truck closer, and then I wouldn't have to walk as much. And yes, I understand there is merit in that. I understand the logic in what you say. The only thing is, I mean, maybe you could do it better than that. That's just abandoned a little bit. But I like to have a little bit of space around it, because when I've got the bigger items, it gives you just that little bit of option for manoeuvring them into position. So I do like to keep it... Oh, I thought that was an instant sale, to be honest. I didn't realise that was an actual sellable item. Oh, and then I leave it behind. Is that a TV camera? It is a legendary in a tier 3. Well, that's new. I mean, I've had legendary items in containers before, but not this lower level. I've had them in Blueberry on the tier 4. So that's quite the win. And a unique vase as well. 374. $284 washing machine as well. Like, we are doing okay out of this container. I mean, I expect that TV camera to be worth about $1,000 once we've got it verified and upgraded to good. And that's more than what we spent on the container in itself, so there's definitely profit in this. Struggling to fit everything in though. This might be a bit of a tricky one. We've got a chest that we can open. Let's get it upgraded first. And then, is there anything in it? Yeah, we've got a rare hand sculpture and a book by the look of it. An old book. So not a lot of value in those, but at least we can fit these smaller items in. And a rare chalice as well. Oh, a perfect one, $240 worth. Very nice. Get that in, get that closed, and we'll get this thrown in the back of there as well. Don't think any of those items are small enough to fit in it. Now, this is a bugbear as well. That tailgate, you can open it, which is great because it means you can hang items out the back. But it's not like physical. It has no collision programmed in, so you can't set things on it, which is frustrating. About as frustrating as this bike not wanting to stay in the truck. Right, last thing. This boat scrap. Can we just get that to sit on the top somewhere? Quick. No, it wasn't quick enough. And I knocked the vase off while I was doing it. Right, I've abandoned the boat scrap. I just don't have the time to worry about it. It's not worth all that much. And I really need to get going, because I think it's 6 till 8, that auction, in fact. Let's have a quick look. What's in the box? 6 till 8, yeah, there we go. So I need to get over to the other side, get all these dropped off at the pawn shop, and get to that auction in the next hour and a half. So need to get a move on. Do we getting that TV camera dropped off at the electronics store as well, which is sort of in between the two, so that's not the end of the world. We have got time, we can do it. There you go, there's tentacles coming out of that building. Oh, yeah, there's a truck. Too busy looking at the tentacles coming out the side of the buildings and didn't notice the vehicle coming across the road. Our chest has been unlocked as well, but I don't think we'll get a chance to pick that up today, because by the time the auction's finished it'll probably be too late. Yeah, I thought I'd missed one that I hadn't verified. Everything else can be sold though. See if we can quickly get this verified and repaired. And we are almost level 17. So we are definitely coming along. Progress is being made. Just got to hurry now. We've got 40 minutes, which is not a long time. Oh, I've gone past it. Right, too late. We're going to have to come back with the TV camera another time. I need to get this to the auction because we've only got half an hour left. Actually, to be fair, I would have had time to drop it off if I'd really tried. And we're done. $695, not the end of the world. Let's see what we did. Another rare chest. They're not the most expensive things in the world, these chests. They're not worth loads, but at least they've got something else in them. And this one's got a $178 sculpture in it, but also I can get them small items in it, and I do love them for that. I was going to hold on to one of them cardboard boxes that you get from the blind auctions, but they, even if you keep them in your van overnight, they still disappear by the next morning, which is really irritating because they would have been handy. I can open this as well, so let's see what's in it. $180 bangle, that's worth picking up. Oh, if I can. And there was another one there. The hard spot on this ground, but there's a necklace for $240. Fantastic. So we are already in profit on this container and we've barely scratched the surface. Halloween critter. Pretty sure that's a scarecrow, isn't it? But hey, if you want to call it a critter, you be my guest. $600 for that weights bench. And the mattress to go with the bed. This might be a struggle. Okay, I have just about, I think, got everything stacked in there, so we will have to head on back to the house for the night, and I can remember which way the house is. I'll check out the church. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? And we'll get these sold in the morning, hopefully, and get that legendary item verified as well. Hopefully all this will take us up a couple levels as well, because that is a fair whack of cash in the back of this truck. Now, I don't really want to unload this again. I'm hoping if I can remember to press the right button to get out of the truck. I'm hoping that all of that will count as in the vehicle and I won't lose anything. Oh, bed's through this way, isn't it? I am willing to take the gamble, so long as the legendary item stays. That's all that really matters. Let's see if we got lucky. Yeah, it's all there. Perfect. Right. It's a bit early for the actual... Oh, we're going to get hit by that car, aren't we? No, we're okay. It's a bit early for the actual shops to open yet, so... What's in the box? We've got a tier 3 what's in the box. So let's do that one. We will drop all this stuff off first before we go and hit that auction. We are level 20 reputation. That jumped us up a bit. I didn't even realise we jumped up that much. No, we're not. We're level 20 in East Black Elk. We're level 17 in West Black Elk. I thought that was a bit of a big jump for winning one auction. whilst we're waiting for the pawn shop to open, because we are half an hour too early, let's just have a quick look and see what level we need to be for the car. Oh no, we are not getting it. It's level 30 for the car. Level 20 lets us buy the pawn shop. So we might get the pawn shop bought today if we're lucky, but that's it. I mean, that would help, because it'd be good to have our own pawn shop here, and then we're actually making proper cash out of these auctions rather than just selling them to it. But that's disappointing. I thought we were going to get the truck today, and I got them the wrong way round. I thought the pawn shop was level 30 and the truck was level 20, so that's a disappointment. But that sounds about right, doesn't it? So I think what we'll do, because we are probably getting close to about an episode's worth of time, we will get these sold. We'll get the legendary item dropped off at the electronics store. We'll get that level 3 auction done and dropped off here, and then see if that gets us to level 20, and then we will go and take on a blind auction, because I want to show you what I've discovered and see how we do. So we can sell everything from here, can't we? Because where's my what? Why wasn't the TV camera there? Where's the TV camera gone? Are you kidding me? Right, hold up. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've just reloaded the game because I checked back the footage and I can't quite tell if the camera is still in the truck or not before we went to sleep. Now, there was an autosave file before it is, yeah, so it is there. What I might do is... see, you can only... I don't know why that one item seems to have disappeared. I'm going to try it again and just see, because I have got a fact. I've just done a manual save, just in case. I don't see why that would be the one item that would disappear. That must have just glitched on me. I'm hoping it was just a one-off. And it'll still be here. Yeah, it's still here this morning, so it must have just glitched last night. So that is a disaster averted. We'll head on over back to the pawn shop and get all the rest of this sold. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but that didn't half panic me, that. Thought I'd lost my legendary TV camera. There are a few glitches like that in this, you know what I mean? I have had a couple issues, things go missing. I had a chest fall out of the truck at the pawn shop and disappear into the bit where you store your items when you own the pawn shop, and it just like bounced through the door, and then that was it. I couldn't get it back. It was just gone. Random things like that. It is early access. You've got to accept that there are going to be bugs in it and just not hold it against them too much. These things do happen, so long as you can recover them. Unfortunately, our level 3 what's in the box auction is gone, so we'll have to do a level 2 instead, which is frustrating. And there we go, pawn shop is open, so we can get these items resold. And the TV camera is showing up this time, so everything is okay. That's all that done. Whiz this on over to the electronics shop. I'm assuming it's going to be electronics. It's a TV camera, so it should be. So that's put us up to level 18. It's not jumped us as much as I would have hoped. So we might not get the pawn shop unlocked in this episode. I think what we'll do is we'll go do this one auction. We'll get this done. In fact, how long have we been going for? What time are we on now? Where are we at with the auctions? Level 2. See, they're not very high level auctions. Let's leave that doing it. I'll tell you what, let's go have a look at the blind auctions instead. We've got 12 grand in cash. Let's go have a look at them, because that will probably just about finish the episode off. I think if I do another auction, then we go do the blind auctions. That might make it a bit long, so we'll go see these ones and see how we do, and see if my little theory works out to be true. Okay, let's have a look what is available. There are 3. So let's just start with the first one. I think we might have to have a go at all of them if we're going to test the theory. Where's the... What? Did I not sign up for it? Sign up. $8 AM till 9 PM. Why won't it let me sign up for the auctions? Because I'm signed up for an auction already, aren't I? Let's come back in here, sign out of that one. There we go. It's me being an idiot, not the game. So, let's start with this one. Now, when this comes up as available, let's just get a bid in on it. Let's go in. See, this is a C class. Now, in the last one, we had C class, B class, and A class. And the C class did not make us any money. So we're going to bid these, get them as low as we can, get them as cheap as we can, and then we're going to see which ones make us money and how much. And I have a feeling we're only going to make money on the on the A class. I think the C class will lose us money. I think the B class will break even, and the A class will be a win. Now we have enough money that we can try all of them. We should be able to win all 3 of these, no problem. Where's my mouse gone? There we go, disappeared on me for a second there, but we got it back. So this one is an A class, so this one should make us money. It's also going a lot higher, this one. I mean, it was a higher starting value as well, but there we go, 1848 I think that was, yeah. So that's the one I think we should make money on. That one I think we should lose on. And with a bit of luck, this one will be a B class and we'll break even on it. That is if my theory is correct. Okay, C class again, so we might lose money on this one. The auctioneer has lost the plot. She is in completely the wrong place. No idea what happened there. How many hours? Right, okay, there we go. So all 3 we've won. So if my theory is correct, we should lose money on these 2, but earn money on that one. I wonder if we'll get our legendary crossbow back that we lost a couple episodes ago. That was a military one, wasn't it? Well, yeah, it was. I know it was. I just hope we don't get the same glitch again where we can't pick up the items from the other auctions. That would suck. See, we're not doing well already. $272 so far, and we are only on... Well, we're on the second of 3 boxes, so... That looks like a rare item, though, so that's not too bad. Or, a unique item. Is it? Yeah, we've got a unique dagger. So 440. Okay, well we might not be too bad off on this. Still think $52 for a handgun is ridiculous. That blows my mind. Okay, last box. We need this to be worth $250 really. No. Yeah, $250. We can get $250 out of this. then we've done alright. Cannonball, stop rolling away. Stop it. Definitely didn't get our legendary crossbow. Lots of pairs of binoculars though. They're worth reasonable money. We might actually be... Oh, we're definitely going to be okay now. A target designator. So maybe my theory's not right. Maybe my theory is utter rubbish. Yeah, a unique revolver. $400. We've actually made quite a lot of money on this one, I think. Well, not quite. Not a lot. Yataghan sword. $330. Okay, yeah, we have made quite a lot of money on this. I mean, it helps that we are upgrading these items to good quality, because that really does bump the value on these higher value items. Not so much on these little common items like the handguns, but definitely on like the rare items like that flashlight and the Yataghan sword and the the revolver and the dagger. Upgrading them to good does bump the value a lot. So there's auction 1 done, and we actually did, I think we doubled on money. Let's go have a quick look. Yeah, just shy of about $30 shy of doubling our money on that, which is not bad at all. So maybe I was wrong with my theory. It definitely seems that way, which is a shame because I thought I had this thing sussed and that was going to be the easy way. Like if it was going to be a low quality auction, if it was a class C auction, I was just going to back out and wait for the class A's, and that way you know you'd always make money. But obviously not. That's not to be, because this is a class C as well, and we're a third of the way through. Then again, we're a third of the way through the boxes as well, so then these look like cheap items here, so we'll have to see. I think maybe it is just complete hit and miss, whether you make money or you don't, regardless of the category. And we got another rare item, an old camera. It's $222 worth, so we are $150 away from breaking even. We should do that at least. I don't know if we're going to make much money on it, but we should at least break even. Yeah, there we go. We're now in profit. That's only a little cheap figurine. That's not much, but that medal could be worth a bit. And that statue looked... Yeah, it's a rare statue. A lion figurine, $211. And what's this one? It's another rare. So it's a rare medal. $171. So we made only about $600 profit on that, but that's just went higher, a little higher than it maybe should have. First one we did, or the first one, the last one we bought, but the first one we went through, that went for $1,200. This one's gone for $16, but we've made about the same out of each of them. Made about 22 out of both. So the class C's we seem to be getting about $2,200 out of. Now this is the one that should have the legendary item in it. I do know the upgrade notes said that they'd improve the physics on the smaller items so you wouldn't send them flying around all over the place, and that does seem to be the case. I'm just going to tip all of these out. Yeah, it used to be if you tried moving the boxes with the smaller items, with them already open, these small items would just go absolutely flying. They don't seem to do that anymore, so that is a plus. Got something rolling away from me there. Come back here, you. This one does not look that impressive. It's got a unique candlestick. That's not too bad, I suppose. Missed the box with that one. But not a lot of it is really jumping out as being worth a lot of money. So this might really crap all over my theory, because if we lose money on the Class A and we make money on both Class Cs, then that is the exact opposite of my theory, which does sound about right for anything I come up with, if I'm honest. A lot of these already are good quality. Perfect quality. These are just better quality items. I wonder if that's why it was Class A. See, that's $520. Is that $526, that say? Yeah, $526 for a teapot, because it's perfect quality and it's a unique item. So I'm wondering if the idea is that these, you get more money out of them because they're already repaired. You don't need the repair tool, and we're making money out of the lower class ones now because we have the repair tool to be able to upgrade the items. You know, if you were doing these with a level 1 or level 2 repair tool, a lot of the items in the first couple boxes were coming out as broken. Whereas I say these are mostly coming out as good or better. So maybe that is the difference. Maybe you can make money on all of them and we just didn't early on because we weren't advanced enough with our repair tool. Oh no, that's only a normal. I can upgrade that. So we are into the profit on this now. Oop. Not by much. So I wonder if it is just a case of the quality of the items and being able to repair them. Maybe we're actually better off getting the lower class auctions because they will go for cheaper and then we can just upgrade the items ourselves. Because there's been nothing particularly special in this one. There are one or two unique items, but nothing to write home about. We've actually, total value is slightly less than the first two. We've made money on all of them, that is a plus, so maybe just having those tools upgraded is all you really need. But we have around probably $7,000 worth of items here. So if we get these off to the pawn shop, that might put our reputation level up a couple, which would be very nice indeed. I mean, it'd be amazing if it would get our reputation up high enough that we could actually buy the pawn shop, but I'm not sure that will be the case. I think it's going to take a little bit more than that. We'll soon find out though, because we are here. So we need to go up 2 full levels essentially. I don't know why it wouldn't do that one for some reason. It wouldn't let me click. There's our first level gone up. We might do it. And actually, because of that, I'm going to stop selling the higher rarity items. We're going to stick to the common. There we go. Because now what we can do is come outside and buy the pawn shop. 5 grand. Yeah, we have plenty of money for that. Don't know if we can sell the other pawn shop. That would be really helpful if we could. So I think this is our little drop-off area here. Store from the truck. That should be all our items unloaded. I was trying to talk to him, but you use the laptop now, don't you? So let's have a look. Let's get him upgraded. Why won't it let me? Oh, it will let me. So he's fully upgraded. We'll upgrade the storage space in the... Ooh, do we... Yeah. Let's upgrade the amount of spaces he can hold. And... we've got one upgrade short there, but everything else is done apart from the specializations. He can, have we got that set up? Yeah, automatic listing by employee. We'll let him do that. That should start the items popping through. Should. Yeah, there we go. We've got the camera on the shelf. He's starting. So, the only thing really left is to find out if you can sell the pawn shop. So let's take a trip back to Blueberry and we will see if we can sell our old pawn shop. Okay, I don't think I can. I'm not seeing anything like the sale sign that was outside, or no, there's nothing I can interact with. Don't know if I can do it from the laptop. I've no money to pick up, which is a shame. I thought you might have sold something while I've been away. No. Not seeing anything that lets me, so I might have to do a little bit of research into that, see if it's possible to get rid of, because I don't want to be spending $100 a week on a pawn shop that I'm not using. But we'll figure that out for next time. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, do click that like button, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and I do appreciate it if you could. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.